So it's all about supporting the transition of researchers and stopping the loss of researchers at an early career stage. So there is a sort of bottleneck of for early career researchers getting into more permanent positions, and I guess it does more impact on women, when you're thinking about starting a family and things, and it also impacts quite heavily on ethnic minorities. And I think that without supporting funds and supporting charities, you can lose a lot of brilliant scientists. That people at AR UK and the other charities or other research councils have already put money into funding to get them to the point post their PhD, and put all this money into getting their skills to be a really great place to help actually do something about dementia, and then there's no funding going forward, so they're sort of drifting away from academia, drifting away from research altogether. And AR UK did a survey and it showed that quite a high percentage of people were considering leaving research, and it was even more greatly impacted by COVID. So having like a proper ECR strategy is really helpful. I think that even just having something called an ECR strategy signpoints a lot of the ECRs to the work that was already going on. Because if you didn't know about the grant boards and you didn't know about public engagement and you didn't know all about the networks, having like one place where it's all together can really help the ECRs find it as well, and help people find those different routes that they can actually use to support their careers. One of the things we discussed a lot in the working group, which I was really privileged to be a part of, it was really nice to be asked to be a part of that and help create the strategy, was bridging funding. So bridging funding is not really something that's available very often, and it's just a small pot of money that if your funding's running out and you've got this last experiment to do or this last bit of paper to write, or you're trying to write a fellowship, having just 3 months of money that helps support you, helps pay your mortgage, pay your rent, allows you to live alongside, doing this last little bit of science that'll help you get to the next stage of your career. It's actually quite important, and it's not really available very many places anymore. You might have like a really, well-off research group that can fund that, but often you wouldn't.